I just like the sound of it.
Hey guys, what is going on, man? It is Sound here. Today, bro, you can probably see we are on Phantom Forces once again for another video. So I wasn't planning on doing a Phantom Forces video for today. I had a video on a different game pre-recorded from yesterday that I was planning on releasing and editing. But then my friend messaged me when I was at school, and he was like, "Oh yeah, there's this new update. Don't play it. It's really bad." And I was like, "Oh great, here we go again with this stuff." So they did do a massive gun update. They added 4 new guns as well as rev mapping a couple of in-game features that I'm gonna go over in a little bit. But before we hop in the video though, I do want to go shout out my Discord, Twitter, second channel, and links to our Roblox profile, as well as the donation link. Links will all be in the description below. Make sure to go check those out. But yeah, so pretty much what Stylus has done is they've added a full auto shotgun, of course, because as if we didn't already have enough overpowered shotguns in the game, they add a full auto one. So the AA-12 is a level 112 shotgun, so it's the second highest ranked shotgun in the game aside the SPAS 12. The difference between this and the SPAS is that this one's full auto. They added 3 guns overall, the AA-12, and they also added, what's it called, the HK-416. I'm kind of hyped for this gun because it does look really cool, and I'm just a fan of the HK series, but at the same time it's an auto and there's no new snipers, but it does look kind of cool compared to the other autos they've been recently adding, so I am a little bit hyped up for that. But the thing that I'm most hyped up for is that they added a new secondary, the 5.7. I like it, and I like that they actually added a new secondary that isn't going to be retardedly overpowered. I guess we'll go over the gun specs and everything now. So the AA-12 is a rank 112 shotgun. It is chambered in 12 gauge shot, which is pretty much standard issue for every shotgun of the game, because a 20 gauge isn't going to be in the game. I mean, like, that's for hunting like birds and stuff. And then its damage is 25 to 19, and it also has a 300 RPM, which is rounds per minute. So it's firing insanely fast compared to any of the other shotguns. The AA-12 is like the second fastest firing gun in the game, shotgun in the game I should say. But yeah, it also has an 8+1 bullet magazine. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong on that, but it definitely does have a decently sized magazine. And thank God they didn't add drum. They added drum magazines, god damn it. But I was just about to say, well, hopefully they didn't add drum magazines, because in real life the AA-12 does come in a drum magazine. I go on the other, they added a drum magazine, so isn't that just fantastic? But it can have an 8+1 regular magazine, I'm assuming, and then a 20 round drum magazine, which is going to be super overpowered, and I can already see people abusing this now. But it also has only an automatic shotgun, so we're just going to be using this today, and the other guns that they've added into the game, and we're just gonna try and see what we could do with it, kind of just figure out all of the things that they've added into the game and just kind of go over it, see if we can get a couple hundred kill games with these new guns that they've added. And I guess we'll see how that goes. But as you can already see, this thing is stupid. Look at this thing, look at this thing. It's dumb, but it shouldn't be that hard to get some 100 kill games, so things this overpowered. But I'm kind of glad they made this rank 117, because this thing is stupid OP. But yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. Six on, okay. Dayhell is, oh, you know who I am, I see. Alright, well, shout out to this guy, awesome dude, he knows who I am, I'm pretty sure. So, he probably already knows what video is coming out today, but, well, people in the server decided to vote for VOD instead of MAL, so I guess I'll have to go over this HK gun, because using an AA-12 on this map is going to be pretty much impossible for highlights. But, so the HK-416 is an assault rifle that they just recently added to the game. It's in the HK family, so it's related to HK-21, the HK-417, all those HKs, it's related to that, but the HK-416 is chambered in 5.56x45mm NATO, which makes it a little bit different than the HK-21 and the HK-417, both of which are chambered in 7.62x 51mm NATO. The HK-416 does 31 to 24 damage per shot, pretty average for an assault rifle, and it has an 850 RPM, which is rounds per minute, which is pretty high, I'd say, for a rifle chambered in 5.56, but at the same time, for the majority of the other guns, it's about average. And it also has a 30+1 bullet magazine with 120 reserve, and that it has automatic and semi-automatic firing features, standard issue gun pretty much. It just looks really cool. Yeah, and then the 5.7 gun is a rank 57 handgun that they recently added to the game, and this is in Black Ops 2. The 5.7 is chambered in FNN 5.7 x 28mm, a very weird Russian handgun cartridge. This is also the same caliber fired in a P90. So this cartridge is not inherently powerful, but it is going extremely fast and has a lot of penetration force. But the gun also does 29 to 22 damage per shot, which is actually pretty low compared to a bunch of other secondaries in the game. But considering it has a 20+1 bullet magazine with 100 in reserve, that's pretty balanced. So thank God, finally adding a somewhat balanced gun. Of course, it has to be a secondary though. And the gun also has an 800 RPM, which is rounds per minute. So that's also pretty high for a secondary, especially a semi-automatic secondary, but it also is only a semi-automatic firearm. So yeah, pretty much those are all the new guns that they've added in the game, only 3 of which they've added today. Still pretty average update, but one of the cool things they have done is that they've rev mapped the mini map system in the game. But in the bottom left corner, you can see that the red dots that used to be there and the blue dots that used to tell you enemies that have shot their guns recently, that's completely different. Now it's an arrow system with bleeps around them, so it kind of shows you when they're actually firing and when they're just running around. It also can show you different objective points on the map. As you can see, hill is over there, it's the big H, and then you can see any enemies who have been firing their guns recently. It looks really cool, looks really clean, so definitely a cool little feature. And then they've also fixed the day and night problem. So my eyes are really readjusting to this, because for the past couple months, the night and day thing have been broken for a very long time, where it's only been night. So my eyes are only adjusted to that. So it's gonna take me a while to actually readjust to having day and Phantom Forces. But pretty much now there's actual day and night cycles in the game, so that at the beginning of the round it'll be day, and then at the end of the round it'll be night. Can we look at this team balancing real quick? 140, 108, 112, 106, 105 against me and John. Great, should be fun. Why am I using the HK416 when I could be using the AA12? No, I wanted my intro clip. God damn it.
I just like this.
What the? You don't have to do triple black flips with a freaking honey badger. Stop. Jesus, that got close. Jesus. Okay, this gun is officially broken. I don't want to hear any debates. Okay, we're gonna switch it up and start using an AA-12 too. This guy was just sitting there with my shotgun, just sitting in a corner, just enjoying his time. Why? Okay, guys, well, I did get a 115 kill game with the HK416 and the AA-12, two of the new primary guns that were added in the game. I'm sorry I didn't get more 5.7 multi-kills or whatnot, but it's just not really something that I can use and get easy multi-kills with. But yeah, guys, I'm just going to end the video off there, so make sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So, peace.